16 years old, your palms sweating on chrome. First key, first dream, first ride home. Yeah. Pops dropped the keys in my open hand. Said this bucket gonna teach you how to be a man. 80-something frame with a crooked door. Primer on the hood and the rusted floor. But to me it was a spaceship, brand new wings. The poorest little king with the richest dreams. I watched it every Sunday like a sacred rite. Save my burger checks for the wheel weights right. The homies clown the dicks, but they all leaned in when the engine finally turned and the grin set in. First lap, run the block, windows squeaking down. Felt like a coronation rolling through the town. Lay a funk knocking from a one good speaker. Young dream rising like a temperature reader. First key, first dream, first dream, first ride alive. Every legend started with a barely running fire. Shine come later, heart come first. Polish on the dream till the bubble don't burst. Young hands steady on a hand-me-down wheel. First key, first dream, first taste of real. Turn the key, let the future ignite. Bounce with the funk and the golden light. From a rusted frame to a boulevard star. Every king remember his first old car. Dream big, start small, ride proud. First key anthem, play it loud. Yeah, I learned the wrenches from my Uncle Lee. Saturday seminars, parts for free. We pulled the bench seat from the salvage row. Velvet maroon with a cigarette hole. Patched it with a patch like a purple heart. Every little fix was a work of art. The radio static but the funk came through. I drummed the dashboard till my knuckles blue. Mama watched me leave with a worried smile. Said keep it under 30 for the first few miles. I waved like a captain on the maiden sail. Young legend ratting his earliest tale. That bucket taught me patience, taught me pride. Taught me every dream need a working ride. Junior year flex in the parking lot. My bucket sat humbled by the rich kids, yeah. They had the leather, had the paint brand new. But my ride had stories and the soul came through. Took the long way home past the Lowrider road. OGs nodding at the kid rolling slow. One said, young blood, keep that motor clean. Best foundation is a humble machine. I stack my summers, every dollar earned. New paint, new spokes, watch the corner turn. By senior year, she was candy and chrome. The bucket that the block once laughed at grown. Same first key, hanging on my chain today. Reminder where the dream first learned to play. Got the garage, hold the fleet of shine, but none of them hit like the first of mine. I tell the young homies with the new car itch, the love comes standing out included with the rich. Your first old motor is a faithful friend. Teach you how to build and how to mend. So when you get your key, hold it up to the sun. That little piece of metal is a dream begun. Pour a little wax on the hood tonight. First key, first dream, first love, first life. First key, first dream, first ride alive. Every legend started with a belly running fire. Shine come later, heart come first. Polish on the dream till the bubble don't burst. Young hands steady on the hand-me-down wheel. First key, first dream, first taste of the real. Yeah. First key, first dream, for every kid. First dream, for every kid with a bucket and a plan. The Boulevard waiting, young legend, turn the key.
Summers and a learner's grin. Whistle scent playing when the day begin. I rode the bus past the Lowrider lot. Pressed my dreams to the window glass hot. The fellas with the candy paint, 10 years grown. Someday I promised I would hold my own. I sketched my dream car in my notebook lines. Hydraulics in the margins of my study time. Mama said, son, keep your grades up first. The Boulevard rewards the ones who put the work. So I aced my classes with the funk inside. 16 with the dream of a future ride. The warm synth humming like a promise kept. Every dream got a mile and I ain't even stepped. 16 with the dream, eyes on the chrome. Whistle on the wind saying wait your turn, roll. Pocket full of nothing but a head full of plans. 16 with a dream and working hands. The boulevard watching as the young ones grow. 16 with a dream, let the whistle blow. After school shifts at the car wash bay, watching Lowrider shine and roll away. I studied every detail, the dips, the sways, mental blueprints for my future days. Old man Gus let me sit in his ride. 63 velvet with the pride inside. He said dreams need engines, engines need care. Same with your spirit, young man, beware. Don't chase the shine before the soul is set. The cleanest paint job is your self-respect. I carried that wisdom like a pocket stone. Polished it nightly when I sat alone. The whistle sent answer to my growing fire. 16 with a dream and climbing high, yeah. Dream on, young rider, the road will wait. Every golden cruiser had a learner's gate. Save up, build slow, the funk will guide. 16 with the dream of a future ride. Warm winds carry what the heart can see. 16 with the dream, that was me, yeah. Friday nights I watch the boulevard glow. From the taco stand bench with my homie Joe. We rated every ride like the judges do. Someday as I said, and he said true. The dream wasn't envy, it was apprenticeship. Every cruise we watched was a mentorship. I learned the culture before I learned the clutch. Respect and patience, can't rush the touch. The whistle melody drifting from a passing frame. Felt like the future calling out my name. I wrote my plan on a napkin square. Job, save, build, repair. Joe still got that napkin in the frame today. Two dreamers from the bench who found their way. Yeah. Now I look back on that 16-year fire. Every step I took moved the dream up high. The bus stop kid with the notebook art built his ride from a faithful heart. So this verse goes out to the window glass dreamers, car wash workers and the bus seat schemers. Your time is coming like a sunrise shore. Keep your dream polished and your purpose pure. The whistle simp singing what I always knew. 16 with the dream, your dream come true. 16 with a dream, eyes on the chrome. Whistle on the wind saying wait your turn, roam. Pocket full of nothing but a head full of plans. 16 with a dream and working hands. The boulevard watching as the young ones grow. 16 with a dream, let the whistle blow. 16 with a dream, yeah. To every young rider at the bus stop, your boulevard is waiting. Keep dreaming. Keep building.
Family heirloom on wheels. Hand me down Chevy. 3 generations deep. Let it roll slow. Granddaddy bought it off the lot in time when gas was cheap and the chrome was shine. He caught a grandma in the front bench seat, driving movies on a velvet street. Then Pops inherited the rolling throne, took it across the county to find his own. Now the keys land soft in my open palm. 3 generations in a still-built song. The engine hum carry the family tone. Every mile of memory, the wheels are known. I keep it original, the radio crackles. Same old hum through the same old shackles. This ain't just a car, it's a living tree. Hand me down Chevy, rolling history. Hand me down Chevy, keep it in the line. Grandfather's chrome and the father's shine. Slow roll heavy with the family soul. Hand me down Chevy, never getting old. 3 sets of hands on a single wheel. Hand me down Chevy, yeah. Generational steel. I found a photograph beneath the seat. Granddaddy leaning with his Sunday pleat. Same bumper glistening in 68. Same smile I'm wearing when I roll the gate. Pops carved his initials by the glove box door. 16-year-old rebel in 74. I added mine gentle with a pocket knife. 3 sets of letters, 1 family life. The upholstery thread been sewn 3 times. Each stitch an error, each tear a climb. Grandma's perfume still goes to air, mixed with Pop's cologne and my own wear. You can buy a new car with a paper stack, but you can't buy a Chevy with your bloodline back. Roll slow, honor what the elders gave. Every dinner lesson that the family saved. Keep the title sacred in the engine tune. Hand-me-down Chevy under western moon. Pass it on further when my time arrives. Hand-me-down Chevy, keep the line alive. Sunday mornings, I do the ritual wash. Bucket in the chamois, no power slosh. Gentle on the places where the paint wear thin, like washing the shoulders of my oldest kin. The neighbors' kids gather when the suds run gold. I tell them the stories that the fenders told. How granddaddy drove it through the 65 flames. How Pops brought mama home through the wedding rings. How I learned the parallel on this very frame. Every generation had a verse to the name. The block respected like a rolling shrine. Hand-me-down Chevy on the family vine. And when it cruised the boulevard real slow, 3 generations waving from the window glow. My little man, already 5 years strong, hums the engine rhythm like a nursery song. He polished the hubcaps with his tiny hand. 4th generation of the Chevy clan. One day these keys gonna find his palm. Same still heartbeat, same family calm. I'll teach him the rituals to wash the wax, the slow romantics and the family facts. The Chevy gon' carry him where it carried me, down the boulevard of our legacy. Hand-me-down Chevy, keep it in the line. Grandfather's chrome and the father's shine. Slow roll heavy with the family soul. Hand-me-down Chevy, never getting old. 3 sets of hands on a single wheel. Hand-me-down Chevy, generational steel. Hand-me-down Chevy, yeah. From granddaddy to Pops to me, and one day, little man, to you. Keep it rolling, family. Yeah, 20-something, garage years, painting primer season.
Destiny, sing for the builders. Painting from a baby, layer by layer. Building up a dream with a patient prayer. Send it down smooth, let the colors come true. Painting primer days, I believe in you. Ooh, the masterpiece is hiding under gray. Painting primer love, we gon' shine someday.
22 years old in a rented garage. Knuckles full of grease and the dream at large. The frame sat gray like a winter sky. Primer coat, promise of a future fly. Every Friday paycheck split in 3. Rent and rhyming in the chassis feet. The homies at the club, but I'm under the hood. Sacrifice singing where the music should. Destiny stopped by with the radio on. Humming to the wrenches like a garage song. She say the gray look ugly now, but watch it bloom. Every butterfly start in the primer cocoon. I learned that summer what the builders know. The unglamorous layers make the final glow.
Layer by layer, coat by coat, building up the dream like a slow love note. Sand and polish, patience and grind, paying primer days to becoming kind. When the candy finally drip in the sun, we'll remember the gray where it all begun.
The black clown heart at the door, gray shell. Called it the ghost ship, wish me well. But the OG painters at the body shop nodded, slow approval at my primer prop. They taught me wet sand and like calligraphy. 800 grit and humility. 3 coats of patience through a doubt. 1 long summer sweating it out. Destiny brought lemonade harmony. Sang to defenders, my future symphony. So voice in the garage was the soundtrack go. Building something beautiful from a frame so old. The great days running, but I count them blessed. Every masterpiece begin undressed. I
I watched you standing in the summer heat. Patience like a metronome, steady and sweet. The gray gon' fade, baby, gold gon' stay. Diamonds need the pressure and the dreams need clay. I sing to the primer like it's already chrome. Cause I see the finish line, I see you home. Keep your hands steady and your vision clear. Pain and promise, season to shine is near. September came golden and the booth was booked. Candy apple crimson, one last look. I sprayed the first coat with a surgeon's calm. Years of gray sweat in my steady palm. The color ran deep like a sunset sea. Every layer underneath holding up the dream. When she rolled out gleaming in the autumn light, the whole block gathered at the beautiful sight. Same ones who
Clown, now they tip they hats. The ghost ship selling in the shine talk bag. Destiny laughing with the proudest eyes. Told her she sang to the crimson skies. Paint and prime, my gospel, hear it plain. No shine never came without the grade A grind. Paint and primer, baby, layer by layer. Building up a dream with a patient prayer. Sand it down smooth, let the colors come true. Paint and primer days, I believe in you. Ooh, the masterpiece is hiding under gray. Paint and primer love, we gon' shine someday. Hey, 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 paint and primer.
yeah,
For everybody in the gray coat season,
your colors coming.
keep sanding, keep believing.
Yeah. Corner politics. Corner politics. Learn the unwritten law. Hard flow chopping like a vandal saw. Every block of parliament, every stupid seat. Corner politics running every street. Keep your word iron and your handshake true. Corner politics. The code come through. Yeah. 25 and I know the bylaws code. Who holds the corner and whose story's old? The barbershop senate and the stoop committee. Unofficial governors of the inner city. I came up a page in this concrete court. Learn when to speak and when to abort. The First Amendment of the curb is respect. Violate that and you collect the debt. I watched ambassadors with go-to grants negotiate peace where the alley begins. No textbooks printed what these corners teach. Diplomacy lessons in the hood's on speech. The bass hit choppy like a gavel slam. Corner politics, know who I am. Vote with your conduct, campaign with your code. Corner politics on the Westside road. The streets keep minutes though they never write. Every move recorded in the neighborhood site. Stand for the block and the block stand back. Corner politics, matter of fact. The liquor store corner is a border town. Two jurisdictions where the line breaks down. I seen the elder statesman squash the noise with a word and a nod to the corner boys. Power out here ain't a chain or a stack. It's the weight of your name when you ain't looking back. My pops held office on this very curb. Chairman of the handshake, master of the word. He left me a seat in his voting rights. The trust of the corners and the porch lamp lights. I legislate peace when the tempers flare. Filibuster nonsense with the veterans stare. The young ones watch how the motion's done. Corner politics, second to none. City Hall promise, but the corner deliver. Food drop Friday by the concrete river. We pass our policies hand to hand. Real grassroots on the curbside land. When the rec center funding got cut in half, the corner caucus did the math. Car wash Saturdays and the play sale run. Rebuilt the gym before the season done. That's governance, the gov never knew. Corner politics, the realest crew. We don't need a podium to serve the block. Just a folding table and a steady clock. The chop in my cadence is the speaker's gavel. Corner politics, watch the good unravel. So when you pass my corner, hat tip slow. This intersection got a CEO, got a senate, the elders in the youth committee. Self-governed island in a sprawling city. The unwritten constitution kept us whole through every recession that the decade stole. I hold my office till my term expire and pass the corner to a young one higher. The realest politics ain't on your screen, it's on the curb where the loyalty sing. Corner politics, learn the unwritten law. Hard flow chopping like a vandal saw. Every block of parliament, every stupid seat. Corner politics running every street. Keep your word iron and your handshake true. Corner politics, the code come through. Corner politics, session adjourned. Same curve tomorrow, same lessons learned. Keep your name clean, keep your corner tight. Westside, government, good night. Sunday morning, church bells and chrome. Three-wheel motion all the way home. Yeah. 30 years old and the craft is mine. Deep funk bass on the Sunday line. I took the frame where the faithful walk. Three-wheel reverence on the Boulevard chalk. The deacon smile from the chapel stairs. Even the choir sneak the parking lot stairs. I keep it respectful, slow and clean. Sunday three-wheeling is a sacred scene. The whistle sent humming like a hymn refrain. Sunshine washing off the Saturday strain. Families waving from the diner glass. I dip the nose gentle as the elders pass. This the day of rest, but the funk still rolls. Three-wheel Sunday for the Westside soul. Three-wheel Sunday, tilted to the sky. One wheel praying while the others fly. Deep funk rolling like a gospel groove. Three-wheel Sunday, watch the family move. Slow and holy down the Boulevard line. Three-wheel Sunday, divine. After the service, it's the park parade. Domino tables in the oak tree shade. Three-wheel pass with the horn tap him. Auntie sweet potato calling him the hoe. Congregation of the Lowrider faith. Gathered in the sunshine, keeping the pace. Sweet talk, suspension like the scholars do. Coilovers, cylinders, the gospel truth. The funk roll deeper than the barbecue smoke. Generations bonding over piston and spoke. Little ones climbing on the spare Tiger Mount. Learning the culture before they can count. Sundays, the Sabbath of the switch and chrome. Three-wheel motion, the family home. Lift it up easy like a Sunday claim. Three wheels rolling in the family name. Deep funk blessing on the afternoon. Three-wheel Sunday coming soon. Praise the builders in the hands that talk. Three-wheel Sunday, bless the day. We got golden hour falling on the chapel spires. The last three-wheel lap before the day retires. I cruise past grandma's with the angle high. She blessed the Chevy from the porch nearby. Her hands seen decades of this rolling off. She say the tilt look like a praising heart. That's why we do it, see the elders know. The three-wheel stance is a thank you show. Gratitude leaning toward the western side. For every Sunday in the week to come, the funk bass walking like it's headed home. Slow benediction in the fading chrome. I set it down, level at the driveway gate. Three-wheel Sunday, heavy and great. Now the street lights humming and the day is foul. Another Sunday in the family aisle. I cover the Chevy like I tuck and kin. Whisper, see you next week to the discipline. The week gon' come with this rush and grind. But Sunday's three-wheeling stay on my mind. A day for the chrome and the ones we love. A tilt to the frame to the sky above. That's the rhythm of a Westside life. Work hard, ride slow, hold tight. Three-wheel Sunday, tilted to the sky. One wheel praying while the others fly. Keep on rolling like a gospel groove. Three-wheel Sunday, three-wheel Sunday. Watch the family move, slow and holy down the Boulevard line. Three-wheel Sunday, divine by design. Three-wheel Sunday, amen. Same time next week. Keep one wheel toward heaven. Yeah. Roll easy. Yeah. Trophy season. Yeah. Trophy season. Roll the velvet rope. Yeah. Yeah. Bouncy bass, knocking with the highest hope. Yeah. Years of garage nights on display today. Trophy season, hip parade. Judges with the clipboards, crowds and all. Trophy season, best you ever saw. 35 and the bill's complete. Convention center holding every street. I back her in gentle on the mirror tiles. Candy, brandy, wine, drawing all the smiles. Engraved valve covers like a signature page. 10 years of patience on a turntable stage. The undercarriage chrome like a chandelier. Spectators leaning in from far and near. I shake the hands of builders I admire. The same magazines that my youth acquired. Now my own creation hold a black spot. Every sleepless garage night worth what I got. The bouncy bass celebrating in my chest.
Trophy season.
Westside, finest dress.
Shine for the judges, shine for the block.
Every polished inch beat the ticking clock. Years in the making, moment in the sun. Trophy season, crowning what the patience won. Hold the hardware high for the ones who taught.
Trophy season.
The dream we caught. My daughter hold the second place cup from spring. She polish it prouder than anything. I tell her placement ain't the real prize. The craft and the family make the moment big. We walk the aisles where the legends post. Frame off masterpieces coast to coast. Every building nodding that respectful nod. A brotherhood written in lock and ride. The DJ spinning funk through the rafter beams. Bass bouncing off 1,000 dreams. Lil' homie sketching bills on their pamphlet back. The same way I started. Matter of fact, I signed one sketch like a celebrity.
Trophy season.
Planting the next gen seed. The announcer called a sweepstakes class. My heart drumming double through the looking glass. They read the name slow, and the crowd erupt. 10 years of grinding in the golden cup. I hold it high for my Uncle Lee. Wrench hand professor of my history. For pops in the Chevy in the car wash days. For Destiny's homies in the prime of grays. The flashballs popping like a galaxy. The whole crew rushing up to dance with me. This trophy heavy with the family weight. Every name we carry made the metal great. The bass drop bouncing like the confetti fall.
Trophy season.
We conquered all. Load out evening in the hall, go dim. I roll up the trailer with the victory hymn. The trophy buckled in the passenger side like royalty riding on a homeward glide. Next season coming with a higher bar. New builders rising with their permacar. I be in the garage with the door rolled high, coaching the hungry as they pass on by. The cycle keeps spinning like a ghost spoke wheel.
Trophy season.
Forever, that's real. Yeah.
Trophy season.
Roll the velvet rope, roll the velvet rope.
Bouncy bass.
Knocking with the highest hope, with the highest hope. Years of garage nights on display today. Trophy season, hip parade.
Judges with the clipboards, crowds and all. Trophy season.
The best you ever saw. Trophy season, yeah. For every builder still standing in the dark. Your season's coming. Keep building, champ. Every ride got history. Some of it shine, some of it scar. Listen. Yeah. There's a crease in the quarter panel driver's side. From the night the block turned to dangerous tide. 90-something summer when the tension peaked. I was parked on the corner where the hard rain leaked. Straight metal kissed in the crossfire wrong. She wore that bruise like a sad old song. I never hammered it back to new. Some scars deserve to stay in view. The slow bass morning like a midnight bell. Every dinner chapter I know too well. She carried me out when the smoke got thick. Faithful old frame with the heartbeat quick. We survived that era, me and her. Scars on the frame, lest we forget what was on the frame. Stories in the steel, slow bass rolling out of memories filled. Every crease and crack got a name and date. Scars on the frame, heavy freight. We don't paint over what the hard times taught. Scars on the frame. The battles fall. Yeah. There's a burn on the bench from my cousin Ray. Last cigarette before he passed away. I keep it uncovered like a reserve seat. Some ghosts deserve their place to keep. The crack in the windshield, bottom right. From the ride, summer when the city ignite. I drove through chaos, getting grandma home. Glass caught a bottle, but we made it home. Each mark a mile of the rougher road. Each scratch a verse in the heavy coat. The young ones ask why I don't restore. I tell them history ain't a chore. A frame too perfect, got nothing to say. Scars on the frame show we found a way. We're proud, every battle line. Still remember what the heart declined. Slow roll, heavy through the years of flame. Survival written in the scars on the frame. Honor the damage that the journey gave. Scars on the frame. Right. The trunk lid wobble from a toe chain pull. Night we dragged my brother's ride from a ditch too full. He was 3 months sober and sliding back. The Chevy and me kept this hope on track. We drove all night till the sunrise came. Talked him steady through the windshield frame. He's 7 years clean now, coaching ball. That trunk lid wobble worth more than all. The paint sun faded on the eastern side. From years of mornings on the workman's ride. Factory shifts went, the times got lean. She never once failed the machine. These miles of loyalty you can't replace. Scars on the frame, amazing grace. So when they offer me the full restore, frame off, mirror finish, I closed the door. She earned the lines like a veteran face. Every wrinkle holding the family place. When my last ride come and the keys move on, I want my son reading every scar like a song. This crease, this burn, this faded shine. A whole life written line by line. The slow bass settle like the evening dust. Scars on the frame, and the steel we trust. Scars on the frame, stories in the steel. Slow bass rolling out of memories filled. Every crease and crack got a name and date. Scars on the frame, heavy freight. We don't paint over what the hard times taught. Scars on the frame. The battles fall. Scars on the frame. Every mark of memory. Every memory of mine. Ride on, oh girl. Ride on, ride on.
Candy paint halo.
Yeah. 40 years settled and the pros is clean. Most articulate cruiser that the coast has seen. The candy paint catch the street light ring. A halo of crimson on a polished wing. I speak my history in measure bars. Eloquent mileage under western stars. The whistle sent phrasing like a learned tongue. Every avenue a stanza, every mile well strung. I mentor on Tuesdays at the trade school shop. Teach the young hands where the sanding stop. Language and lacquer, the parallel arts. Both about layers and patient hearts. The halo glows soft on the evening glass. Candy paint scripture from a polished past.
Candy paint halo in the Boulevard light. Every coat of crimson got a story to write. Smooth words
rolling with the whistle's grace.
Candy paint halo around this place. Tanya sing the glory of the patient hand. Candy paint halo over Westside land.
They ask why the finish looks celestial deep. 12 coats of devotion while the city sleep. I quote my mentors when the spray gun hits. Old man Gus and his catechism list. Keep your booth dust free and your mind the same. Purity your process is the pain is fame. The halo ain't magic, it's a method shown. 1,000 gentle passes till the depth is grown.
Sang with a sentence, sang with a soul.
Polish your speech to the
meanings glow.
I lecture smooth, but I
listen more.
Wisdom's the lack of worth
waiting for.
The crimson whole court in the grocery line. Every nod of respect is a thank you note. I seen that halo from a block away. Crimson glory at the close of day. The man in this Chevy like a matching pair. A polished impatience beyond compare.
Singing for the painters in the midnight booth. layer by layer, chasing true. Your halo earned, baby, wear it proud. Candy paint blessings, sing it loud.
Love, like the gospel of a job done right.
Candy paint halo in a fading light.
Speak with the polish of a learned man.
Every word laid careful like a painter's hand. Shine
For the patient,
in the discipline. Candy paint halo, heaven skin.
young painter came by with a rushed out flame. Wanted halo glory, but he skipped the grain. I walked him slow through the prep work creed. 80% of the shine is what the eyes can't read. He sanded all summer with a grumbling face. Then his first deep finish put a smile in place. Now we preach the prep like a convert true. That's how the halo passed from old to new. Tanya, I'm approval from the porch rail seat. Her voice in the whistle scent weaving sweet. The block at twilight where the crimson glow. Reflections of patience in the world below. I park a gentle where the family see.
Candy paint halo,
Legacy.
candy paint halo. In the Boulevard light, every coat of crimson got a story to write. Smooth words,
Rolling with the whistle's grace.
candy paint halo. Around this place, Tanya sing the glory of the patient hand. Candy paint halo, over Westside land. Candy paint halo.
Yeah.
12 coats deep, 40 years strong. For the painters and the poets, keep your layers honest.
Engine block prayers. Yeah. Engine block prayers for everybody fighting for they block tonight. Hard times hit like a seized up piston. Rent past due and nobody listen. I'm in the garage at the midnight hour, wrenching on hope with a quarter tank power. The plant closed down and the block went grim. Repo truck circling the street like rim, but they won't take this frame from me. This engine block hold my dignity. I pray with a ratchet in my working hand. Torque and faith, you understand. The hard bass slam like the hood drop heavy. Times get rough, but my hands stay steady. Every bolt I tighten is a vow I keep. Engine block prayers while the city sleep. Engine block prayers in the midnight cold. Hard bass knocking on the story toe. When the world try to repo all you ever built, pray with your hands and stand on your still. Iron and faith in the garage light. Engine block prayers getting me right. Yeah. The notice came yellow on a Tuesday morning. 60 days to leave where my kids were born. The whole block catching the same cruel mail. Progress coming like a winter gale. But we got riches and we got resolve. Some situations only grit can solve. I fix the neighbors' rides for the food they share. Barter economy of the street light square. My Chevy ran courier for the moving days. Faithful old soldier through the rough cut maze. Anger in my chest like a red line gauge, but I channel it clean on the workbench stage. Each spark plug seated is a small war one. Engine block prayers till the hard times done. Pray loud with the engine, let it roar your truth. Hard time sermon from a garage roof booth. The wrenches, the rosary, the manifold of pew. Engine block prayers, getting you through. Stand firm when the city try to clear your lie. Engine block prayers, yeah. Give it all you got. They bulldozed the corner where my school once stood. Glass towers rising where they promised good. The old crew scattered to the inland heat. But some of us anchored on the home soil street. I organized the mechanics, 6 garages strong. Community co-op where the skills belong. We train to displace for the union test. Turned the anger engine to a power quest. The councilman finally heard the roar. Rezoned the block we were fighting for. 40 families standing on the saved out land. Engine block prayers in the calloused hand. The hard bass thunder like a victory plate. We out, rev the machine of the heavyweight. So when your dashboard flash, the empty light, and the world keep towing, all that feel right. Get down in the garage of your own stubborn soul. Find a boat still holding and regain control. I'm living proof for the midnight winch. Built back the block from the cut rate trench. The Chevy still running, the family still here. Louder than the dozers, year by year. Pour your pain in the business, let it fire clean. Engine block prayers keep the spirit man. Engine block prayers in the midnight cold. Hard bass knocking on the story. So when the world try to repo all you ever built, pray with your hands and stand on your still. Iron in the face, in the garage light. Engine block prayers getting me right. Engine block prayers for everybody fighting for their block tonight. Keep your tools close and your faith closer. We don't fold, we rebuild.
Drop light humming, radio low. Garage nights, where the real ones go. $11 p.m. and the door rolled down. Just me and the motor and the radio sound. The drop light swinging like a slow pendulum. Shadows doing ballet on the wall and drum. I lay the tools out like a surgeon's tray. The hypnotic bass line melting the day. There's a meditation in the socket click, a piece in the torque of a quarter-inch stick. The world out there keep its sirens spun, but the garage at midnight answered to none. Coffee gone cold on the bench, vice edge. I'm chasing a rattle to the firewall edge. Some men find church in the pew or hall. I found mine under a drop light's fall. Garage nights, where the thinking get done. Slow synth rolling to the early sun. Wrench in my hand, and the world outside. Garage night, garage nights, where the soul can't hide. Just the hum of the light and the radio waves. Garage nights, the peace it saves. My grandfather kept his very routine. Said a man needs a place where his mind stays clean. 3 generations of the midnight shift, working on the family's rolling gift. I hear his voice when the boat won't budge. Easy now, son, never force a grudge. Patience in the metal, patience in life. Same slow hands get you through the strife. The neighbor's window glow across the drive. Insomniac brotherhood barely alive. He wave his mug and I tip my light. 2 quiet keepers of the working night. The bass rolls soft like the moon's on tide. Garage nights, where the worries slide. Under the drop light, sun moves slow. Every turn of the wrench, let the pressure go. Midnight oil in the stubborn part. Garage nights, healing up the heart. The city sleeps, but the craft stay woke. Garage nights, the quiet foe. Yeah. 1 a.m. and I found that sound. Loose heat shield rattling the underground. Small victory, but I raised my fist like I just made the championship list. These little triumphs in the witching hour. Recharge a man with the humble power. I wipe the wrenches with the old red rag, folded precise like a soldier's flag. Tomorrow the Boulevard gon' get the proof. Silent ride in the solid roof. But tonight was never about the fix. It's the breathing room in the midnight mix. The hypnotic groove of a task complete. Garage nights keep a man on his feet. I kill a drop light, let the darkness pour. Stand for a minute by the roll down door. The Chevy silhouette in the street lamp glow. Patient as ever, ready to go. Whatever the morning brings to my gate. The garage hours keep my spirit straight. A place to be quiet, a place to mend. Machines and men both need a friend. I lock it up gentle, head for the stairs. Lighter than a man who first walked in here. Garage nights, where the thinking get done. Slow synth rolling to the early sun. Wrench in my hand and the world outside. Garage nights, where the soul can hide. Just the hum of the light and the radio waves. Garage nights, the peace it saves. Garage nights, yeah. Same time tomorrow. Me, the motor, and the moon. Good night.
Strings rising like a wheel being raised. Chrome inheritance, what the elders said. The lawyer's office never held our wealth. Our fortune parked in the garage itself. When Uncle Lee passed in the autumn chill, the Chevy keys were the realest will. Extra stool morning in the chapelette, piano notes falling like a family prayer. He left me the wrenches with the worn smooth grips, the torque specs written on his paper slips. A binder of receipts from 50 years, every part documented through the joys and tears. That's a rich man's library, understand. The blueprint of patience handed hand to hand. The strings swell heavy as I sign my name, custodian now of the family flame. Chrome inheritance, more than gold. The stories in the steel that the family holds. Cinematic strings for the ones who last. Chrome inheritance, built to last. Piano falling soft on the legacy line. Chrome inheritance, yours and mine. I rode a Chevy in the funeral line, 60 cars deep through the city spine. Every lowrider club from the county wide, three-wheeling tribute on the Boulevard tie. The orchestra of vengeance hummed this hymn, chrome reflections carrying him. At the gravesite all the builders stood, hats off, heads bowed in the brotherhood. The elders spoke in Lee's first frame, a rusted sedan that he taught to flame. Said wealth ain't a number in a banker's vault, it's the skills you transfer and the kid you exalt. The piano break fell like the autumn leaves. Chrome inheritance in the family weave. Pass it down with a steady hand. The chrome and the wisdom of the Westside land. Lush strings playing for the builder's soul. Chrome inheriting the family home. What the elders polished, let the young ones shine. Chrome inheritance down the line. 6 months later in the springtime light, I opened Lee's binder on a garage night. Found a letter folded in the final page, written in his hand from a hospital stage. He said, the Chevy ain't the gift, my son. The gift is the patience that the work has spun. Teach it to your daughter like I taught it to you. The chrome just proof of what the heart can do. I read it twice with the drop light dim, then hung his old cap on the mirror brim. Now my daughter hands me the 1/4-inch drive. 8 years old, keeping Lee's words alive. The strings rise golden through the open door. Chrome inheritance forevermore. Yeah. Someday they'll read my will out plain. A house, some savings, the family name. But the truest line gon' say one thing: the keys in the binder and the wrenches ring. Give them to the child with the patient eyes, the one who's saying slow and never cut the prize. Whoever holds the chrome, hold the family chain. 100 years of knowledge in the lack of grain. The piano face off like a parting glance. Chrome inheritance, the lasting day. Chrome inheritance, more than gold. The stories in the steel that the family holds. Cinematic strings for the ones who pass. Chrome inheritance, built to last. Piano falling soft on the legacy line. Chrome inheritance, yours and mine. Chrome inheritance for Uncle Lee and all the teachers gone. Your lessons still rolling, generation to generation. On and on. Switch hitter, switch hitter. Switch hitter, switch hitter, hit it front, back, side to side. Fast tongue twisting on a hydraulic ride. Battle ready cadence with the dense rhyme pack. Switch hitter, never ever hold back. Competition hopping, but they land off flat. Switch hitter, tip your hat. Hop contest, Saturday the lot full deep. Speaker stack heavy and the stakes ain't cheap. I work the switches like a concert pianist. Front end rising where the sky's the limit. Inches on the ruler while the crowd count loud. My competition sweating in the powder cloud. I flip my syllables the way I flip the frame. Double time darts when I aim the name. Practice in the alley till the pumps cry mercy. Now the trophy table looking kinda thirsty. The MC hollering my entry call. Switch hitter rising like a cannonball. Precision in the wrist and precision in the rhyme. Both of them hitting at the exact same time. Hit the switch, watch the nose touch heaven. Fast flow rolling like a 24/7. Bouncing battle on the asphalt stage. Switch hitter right in the winner's page. Quick hands, quick tongue, double the R. Switch hitter playing the champion's part. My rival crosstown got a money built Frank. Shop boss success, but he want the fame. I built mine, sweating in the summer's vice. Every cylinder seated with sacrifice. We square at the line and the crowd go hush. His first top decent, but it lacked the crush. I tap mine gentle like a snare drum roll. They slam the high note from the deepest soul. 32 inches and the needles dance. The lot erupting in the victory stance. He dapped me after like the real ones do. Said the alley built engine got the deeper crew. That's the lesson hopping in the rhyme I sent. Skill bought, but ours is the skill that wins. Yeah, now the radio man want a freestyle round. I switch from the pumps to the lyrical ground. Tongue doing gymnastics on the beats, tightrope. Triple rhyme cartwheels, full scope. I name every street, that's the struggle page. Every alley session, and in the parts we save. The crowd two-step into the rappy string. Switch hitter, conducting the whole swing. From the hydraulic hop to the verbal pop. Same wrist control and it don't ever stop. The sun dip low, but the lot stay lit. Every battle I enter get the championship gripping. When the night closed out with the trophies tucked. The switch hitter, legend, road deluxe. Yeah, young hoppers crowd me at the exit gate. Asking how the front end fly, so straight. I tell them the secret in a single line. Repetition is the rocket and the fuel is time. Same with the wordplay, same with the life. Sharpen every motion like a butterfly knife. Next season, they'll come for my crown's perch. Good, that's the engine of the old research. Competition rising, make the culture talk. Switch hitter, blessing on the ride. Switch hitter, hit it front, back, side to side. Fast tongue twisting on a hydraulic ride. Battle ready cadence with the dense rhyme pack. Switch hitter, never ever hold back. Competition hopping, but they land all flat. Switch hitter, tip your hat. Switch hitter, out. Same lot next month. Bring your best friend and your best bars. We hopping both.
.45 and crowned by the streets. Boulevard royalty, feel the heartbeat.
Diamond,
Sing for the king and queen. Boulevard royalty, ride like a throne. Every street we glide is a kingdom grown. Crown made of patience, scepter of chrome. Boulevard royalty, bringing it home. Ooh, the city bowed when the king rode through. Boulevard royalty, me and you.
Yeah, they call me the mayor of the evening mile. Earn my office with the long game style. 25 years on the same blessed streets. From the bus stop kid to the velvet seats. My queen beside me with the rose gold ring. She remember the Primer days, everything. We rode the Boulevard like a coronation. Every wave we get is a standing ovation. The young kings nod from their project builds. I nod back deeper cause I know the hills. Royalty out here ain't a birthright game. It's decades of mornings and an honest name. The groove rolls smooth like a rose long train.
Boulevard royalty in the Westside rain. Oh, crown up, chin high, but the heart stay low. Real kings remember every road they know. Roll regal, roll humble, roll true. Boulevard
My queen got a story that the block recite. How she ran the night classes by the porch lamplight. Put the whole crew's kids through the tutoring grind. Royalty measured by the lives refined. We park at the diner where we had our first. Same corner booth where we dreamed and rehearsed. The waitress cursey with a smile and a wink. Royal table ready, what the family drink. The neighborhood watches like a fairy tale. Proof that the long road took the scale. No castle needed when the block hold up. Street crown royals fit like a glove. The bass roll warm like a heart slow burn. Boulevard royalty, the crown we earn. I remember rhyming nights in the bus stop rain. Watching my king fight through the lean year pain. Now the chrome shine bright, but I love him same. Crown or no crown, it was never the fame. We built this kingdom out of Tuesday grinds. Out of paint and primer and the ties that bind. So when they see us gliding in the evening gold, that's 25 winners that the love control. Boulevard royalty, hand in hand. The realest dynasty in the Westside land. Yeah, now we host the cookouts where the crews unite. Pass the crown wisdom to the satellite. I tell the young ones with the hungry stare, a kingdom's just a corner that you choose to care. We don't rule with fear, we rule with show up. Every quinceanera and the ball teams blow up. The kingdom thrives when the king pours in. That's the royal secret, let the work begin. The sunset though purple on our rolling throne. Two street crown royals headed home. Long live the boulevard, long live the cold. Long live every dreamer on the long hard road. Boulevard royalty, ride like a throne. Every street we glide is a kingdom grown. Crown made of patience, scepter of chrome. Boulevard royalty, bringing it home. Ooh, the city bowed when the king rode through. Boulevard royalty, me and you. Boulevard royalty, yeah. Crowned by the corners we care. Long live the West Side. Long live the love. Yeah, day one, riders. Yeah, day one riders, 50 years strong. Sin stab heavy is the brotherhood song. From the sandbox days to the silver hair. Day one riders always there. Formation rolling like we did back then. Day one riders to the very end. 55 now and the crew survived. 5-0 soldiers on the Sunday drive. Smoke lost hair and Rich lost speed, but the bond still rolling at a Champions League. We met in the sandbox 1970 something. 5 snot-nosed dreamers always up to something. Built our first bikes from the junkyard pile, then the buckets, then the customs. Mile after mile, the double track chorus when we sing the block. 5-part harmony that the years can't stop. Tiny's grandkids call us the Chrome Platoon. We roll up heavy every Sunday noon. The Sim Stab march in like our young days might. Day one riders still tight. Ride for the decades and the dues we paid. 5-0 flags that will never fade. Boom, the bass like a 21 gun. Salute the brothers in the roads we run. Through the weddings and the wakes and the in-between. Day one riders evergreen. We buried Ace's wife in the spring rain cold. 5 frames rolling slow in the funeral fold. We carried him through it like he carried us. When the layoffs hit and the times got rough, that's the chap the people never see. The brotherhood working off camera free. Casseroles and check-ins and the silence sits. The crew's real engine never quits. Now Ace smile again at the domino set. Talking big noise on a $2 bet. The years take plenty but they pay back gold. 5-0 stories that will never be sold. The bass hit proud like a veteran's chest. Day one riders blessed. The young club's ask us how we kept the chain. 5 different lives in a single lane. I tell them the secret is the boring part. Show up Tuesday, that's the lasting art. Anniversaries, oil changes, hospital chairs, the young glamorous mileage that nobody shares. We never let a quarrel outlive the night. Squash it at the taco truck, make it right. 50 years of Sundays in the formation glide. 5 turn signals, blinking with pride. The Boulevard know us like the morning sun. 5 old riders, rolling as one. And when we pass the parks where we used to race, the ghosts of our young selves keep the pace. Someday the column gon' roll, shorter frame, then shorter and shorter. Time's old game, but the club got bylaws written and sold. The last man standing keep the formation whole. And after that the grandkids take the line. 5 new riders on the family vibe. So really the crew don't never die. It just changed drivers as the years roll by. Tonight we toast at the overlook view. 5 paper cups in the city's worth of view. To the sandbox, to the bucket, to the silver years. Day one riders, no tears. Day one riders, 50 years strong. Since that heavy as the brotherhood song. From the sandbox days to the silver hair. Day one riders, always there. Formation rolling like we did back then. Day one riders, till the very end. Day one riders, yeah. 50 years deep, same 5, same street. Forever rolling. Yeah. Hard times got a tow truck. Repo Man Blues. Listen up. Rapid fire story about the year I broke. Engine on the credit and the payments choke. Recession came swinging like a wrecking ball. Lost a job in the spring, lost the nerve by fall. Then notice it stacking like a deck of doom. I hit the Chevy in my cousin's back room. Repo man, cruising with the spotters list. Every flatbed rattle make me clench my fist. The hard kick knocking like the door collectors. Whole block, dodging the asset inspectors. Grandma's wisdom in the kitchen steam. Said don't let the shame kill the bigger dream. Get up, get out, get a hustle straight. A man ain't sunk till he stopped the fight. Repo Man Blues, gritty and raw. Hard time scraping at the credit law. Run your hustle faster than a flatbed roll. Repo Man Blues, but they can't take soul. Rapid fire, spitting through the lean you fight. Repo Man Blues, to the money right. I took 3 gigs in the graveyard shift. Loaded dock pallets for the morning lift. Sold my speakers, kept the engine block. You can rebuild sound, but you can't buy hard. The collectors calling with the robot tone. I answer working like a king on loan. 18 months of the beans and rice. Paid the whole note off, exact and precise. The day the title changed, certified true. I read it on the porch like a Bible new. Pink slip freedom, no line, no chain. The Chevy mine out right through the hurricane. That's the gritty gospel of the broke year grind. The Repo Man missed and the deed is mine. Hustle harder when the flatbed creep. Guard your blessings while the city sleeps. Stack and sacrifice, cut the flags. Repo Man Blues, turn the title cash. Every lean season got a lesson to say. Repo Man Blues, live to tell. Now my partner Slim wasn't quick to sing. They snatched his ride in the midnight rain. He watched the tail lights from his window blind. A decade of building on the hook behind, but the crew don't let a rider fall flat. We pulled the bread and we got it back. Auction Saturday, bid number 9. Brought it home before the Sunday shine. Slim cried thankful in the alley dust. That's what the brotherhood does for trust. The rapid verses carry the moral plane. Money come and go, but the crew remain. Hard times test what the handshake work. Repo Man Blues on the Westside earth. So if the flatbed circling your block tonight, keep your head up, soldier, keep your hustle tight. Sell the chrome before you sell the dream. Downsize the flash, upsize the team. The lean is sharpened. With the fat years dull, I came out the recession with a steel built hull. Now I keep it fun for the next storm's test. In the spot in the garage for a homie stress. The blues turn anthem when you make it through. scraping at the credit log. Run your hustle faster than a flatbed roll. Repo Man Blues, but they can't take song. Rapid fire, spitting through the lenient fight. Repo Man Blues, till the money right. Repo Man Blues, yeah. Keep your title close, and your crew closer. Hard times don't last, hard riders do.
$60-something in the hand, still steady. Pass the torch when the young one's ready.
Yeah. My daughter grown now with a shop of her own. Best painter in the county, the word is flown. I visit on Fridays just to smell the booth. Watch her lay the candy like a spoken truth. She moves like Lee did, patient and clean. 3 generations in a spray gun lean. I don't correct her, the students gone past. The proudest moment that a teacher has. The soft pad humming like the years gone by. A slow warm groove in the autumn sky. She calls me over to a primer frame. Says, Pops, this bucket got your old friend's name. A 64 shell like my first dream ride. We're restoring it together, side by side. Pass the torch, easy, hand over hand. The flame don't dim when the young ones stay. Slow groove rolling through the family tree. Pass the torch, gently, legacy. Every other sunset is the student's done. Pass the torch, the work goes on. Yeah, the club made me chairman of the heritage board. Old titles, old photos, the culture stored. I archive the stories in the digital vault. Every member's journey, every triumph and fault. The young historians come with their lenses bright, documenting elders in the porch lamplight. I tell them the truth of the early days, the hassles and the heartbreaks behind the praise. How the city once called out, cruising the crime. How we organized, petition took our time. Now the Boulevard hosts the official parade. The culture we defended finally got it made. The soft synth carry like a proud old hymn. Pass the torch, glowing ever dim. Yeah. Hand it down, warm like a Sunday meal. The knowledge and the patience and the polished feel. Slow ride, gliding through the golden years. Pass the torch, shining through the joys and tears. What we built together, let the children steer. Pass the torch proudly, the future's here. Grandson turned 16 this past July. I dropped the first key in his palm to fly. Same ritual Pops did in the ancient days. The circle completing in the driveway haze. His eyes went wide like mine once did. A hand-me-down kingdom for a dreaming kid. I rode shotgun while he eased the lane. 25 miles per hour through the family chain. He gripped the wheel like he holding history. Cause he is young king, he is, you see. The Chevy hummed approval down the Boulevard. 4 generations in a single yard. Slow groove swelling like my chest tonight. Pass the torch and the flame burn bright. So here's my last verse on the lifetime ride. From the first key tremble to the silver pride. The cars were never the point, you know. They were classrooms rolling where the lessons grow. Patience, family, craft and code. Every value learned on the Westside road. When my tail lights fade to the final west, the torch stay lit in the family chest. And some young dreamer at a bus stop bench gon' start the cycle with a bottle branch. Easy, hand over hand, the flame don't dim when the young ones stand. Slow groove rolling through the family tree. Pass the torch, gently, legacy. Every other sunset is a student's dawn. Pass the torch, the work goes on. Pass the torch, from leading me to her to him. The Lowrider lifetimes roll on.
forever and ever. Amen.
Yeah. A lifetime on spokes. A lifetime on spokes, heavy and true. Deep bass rolling like the years we knew. From the first key tremble to the final mile. Lifetime on spokes, Westside style. The wheels keep turning, new the chapters close. A lifetime on spokes. That's the life I chose. Yeah. Heavy, scent rumble like a closing book. Every page of Boulevard, take a look. The sandbox crew in the hand-me-down still. The primer summers and the trophy field. The repo battles and the title one. The garage midnights and the rising sun. I stack the memories like quarter-inch drives. A toolbox, cathedral of the Westside lives. The bass roll deep like a final ride. Every era of the journey, side by side. From 16 dreaming at the bus stop bench to the silver chairman with the blessed wrench. The road gave everything it ever could. A lifetime on spokes in the neighborhood. Roll heavy, roll deep through the years gone gold. Every spoke a spindle where stories told. The thunder in the trunk is a life's applause. Lifetime on spokes, worthy cause. When the last light fade on the boulevard's crest, the wheels keep rolling. Yeah, in the family chat. I seen the culture rise from the alley shame to the city hall plaques with the cruiser's name. We fought for the right to roll slow and proud. Now the third generation draw festival crowds. The menace in the music, the loss in the love. The heavy years fit me like a work-worn glove. I carry the names of the riders gone, Lee and Junebug. The list rolls on. Every dip I hit is a wrong call bowl. The deep bass speaking for the spirits now. They ride in the chrome, they ride in the cold. And every young dreamer on the western roads, the night get heavy, but the wheels stay sure. A lifetime on spokes, the cure. My granddaughter asked at the cookout flame, Grandpa, why the cars all carry names? I told her, sweetheart, they family see. Still in spirit in the harmony. She nodded slow, like she understood the way the young ones in this lineage would. One day, she'll write her own spoke wheel verse, add a chapter to the rolling universe. The dark scent humming like a closing theme, but the closing of a chapter ain't the end of the dream. The books stay open on the boulevard shelf. Every generation write the wheel itself. The heavy bass settle like the evening dew. A lifetime on spokes and the spokes still new. So here's the last lap of the lifetime ride. Slow past the corners where the heart reside. The school, the chapel, the garage, the lot. Every sacred station at the journey guide. I tip my brim to the street light glow. The same old lamps from the long ago. The odometer heavy, but the engine sings. A lifetime of boulevards under these wings. And when I park it, final in the velvet night, the story keep rolling in the porch lamp light. Time on spokes, heavy and true. Deep bass rolling like the years we knew. From the first key tremble to the final mile. Lifetime on spokes, Westside style. The wheels keep turning though the chapters close. A lifetime on spokes, that's the life I chose. A lifetime on spokes, album 2 in the books, Lowrider lifetimes. Every chapter go, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling.